We have the commish. Natalie's here.
Let's go.
Natalie, as the West Coast Commissioner, tell everyone a little bit about what you are going to be doing for SmashersOn and the app and the Toptracer League, all the above.
I am here for full hype mode.
Full hype mode?
That's it. Dude. That's all you need. That's all you need from me is the hype.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm here for.
What do you mean?
Bring the ruckus.
Yeah,
bring
the ruckus and the ladies.
Wu-Tang
That's
Clan.
what I'm here for.
I don't know why I was spacing on that name.
Wu-Tang Clan, dude. That's one of the greatest hip-hop songs of all time.
Yes.
That one. Is that going to be your theme song?
Sure.
It's a little inappropriate. There's a lot of
whatever,
F words
dude.
in there. Like literally the third word.
We're all adults here.
Bring
We can handle
the
it.
mother, the fourth word.
Yeah.
It's a hyphen. It's a compound word. It's still the third
It is,
word.
dude. That's still a sick song.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do like some type of version. So when you say bring the hype, like what do you mean bring the hype? Like what's your vision, man? Like what are you thinking?
My vision is to get as many people that would not normally be in like competition mode, I guess, into this. Especially coming from like a competition background. I haven't really been in like tournament play in years. So the idea of this is really relaxed, but there's also hype behind it too. It's a different kind of hype. It's not a stressful hype. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the driving motives that we've got, right? Is not in so much like a participation trophy kind of way where everybody gets one and stuff like, but you can set up competitions so that people can be segmented into, the right skill or the right age or whatever the metric is that you decide, and let everybody find a home.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that's it's cool because at the end of the day, when you compete and when you win, part of it is because you like to be better than everybody, but a big piece of it, really, I think that doesn't get talked about a lot, is just because you're improving. Yeah. Or you had one of your best showings, and usually that's when you win something. So having different divisions, flights, all sorts of things along those lines, a gross and a net division, that really is going to allow people to measure progress against each other and against themselves instead of just like having a session saved on your phone and like looking at a timeline. That's kind of dry and boring.
Right. I'm also here to fully talk trash with Mikey D, so that's always the fun part.
Do you think that'll be easy?
Yeah. I mean, I've met Mikey D once in person, and I just knew right away. I was like, we're gonna battle.
Yeah, battle it out for sure. It's gonna be awesome. I mean, the Smash Golf Tour East it's been pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Like they've been crushing it. I know they just did their week 3 recap. What'd you think?
I thought it was sick. I love all the marketing that they're doing with it as well. I think all the videos around it and getting people out there is awesome.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Yep, and they've just done a really good job. It has been interesting. It's been a little telling in my meetings with his partner in crime, Too Easy. It does still seem like though all 80-something people that have been playing, like very few of them have been doing it on their own still. So it's kind of an interesting thing to think about. Like what is it that we're missing, or what is it that is kind of the barrier to entry, or are they just so on top of it nobody even gets a chance to do it? They're just dragging people by their ear over to the range. It could be all the above, but
I mean that's cool, but it's not necessarily replicable. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, and so you need to
and that's what's been kind of telling is like, okay, they had 80 the first week, then they had 89 the second week, and they probably had just about the same the third week, which is cool because now they have their core group of people. But one of the big things, and I know this is another part that Natalie and you both are way more in tune with than me, but like the store and the fashion side, because that's really, I think, when stuff's going to land and people are going to understand and come to trust the app and see kind of the full scale. Because right now, if nobody has won anything in any of those weeks, they don't have enough Smash cash to use on anything yet. And I think that's just because as we're trying to figure our way out, there's been hiccups. But we've back paid the first 2 weeks when, one of them was our error. We set it up wrong. We just assumed it would do a minimum payout, and it didn't. So we went and back paid week 1 in Palm Beach, and then we went ahead in week 2, we set it up, and we got everybody else paid out, all the league points updated. So it's baby steps. But as they accumulate it, all it's going to take is the first couple people to use that store for what it's worth. And I was hoping you guys could share a little more because Natalie's always on IG doing the fit checks.
I am.
Fit check?
That is not my style. I have about 5 t-shirts and 5 pairs of shorts that I wear matched together every week to work. So fashion's not my jam.
But you do. You have your swag. You have your Drew swag.
Dude, when he busts out the like pink polo.
Yeah.
He's got the like pink polo with the blue shorts, and you're like, dang, dude, Drew's got it today.
Well, it was funny. We had Peyton's graduation party the other night, and
he had the pink polo on, didn't he?
No, well, close, but he was wearing a polo. But the funny thing was like, someone made a comment to him, and you're like, yeah, I'm a little more casual Drew today. I'm like, bro, you're wearing a polo today.
Yeah, it's the more
but all the other days you're in a t-shirt.
Up to date, yeah.
It's because I had flip flops. It's because someone
The
made
dogs
the
were
comment
out.
because it was a San Diego State polo. It was the only non-golf polo I think that I have. So that's why I wore it to the graduation. And then I had shorts and flip flops. So someone's like, dude, your San Diego's really showing.
I think all polos are golf polos.
Facts.
Just saying, dude. Even the polos are golf polos.
Facts. But you rock the shorts from Johnny O, right?
Yeah, those ones were different that day for the graduation. I did nothing golf that day. It was like Volcom,
Is it
the like water resistant shorts.
But he's got these Johnny O shorts.
No,
that
that's
are
what I'm
so
saying.
soft.
Yeah, I wore those yesterday.
He was like touching them. I'm like, I'm not touching your shorts. Then
those
he was
ones.
like,
I just
What's
rubbed
the
them on Mark's
insane-
arm.
I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
all right. And I was like, those are pretty soft. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I saw them and I just assumed that they were like, because if anyone knows like Viore or Lulu, like they have kind of the nylon-y, nice, like the athletic short. And that's what they looked like on the website. So I was like, oh, cool. I think it even had performance in the name. So I just assumed hit it. And then I got another pair, and neither pair of shorts turned out to be what I expected, but very happy with both of them. Yeah, there's the sweat ones. They're like a blue camo. They're definitely like lounge around the house, pajama shorts, whatever, but super soft. The other ones that I got, I thought were going to be more golf shorty because I have golf shorts from Johnny O too, and they're super nice. They're water resistant. They have the shirt gripper, which none of the other ones I've ever found do, so my shirt stays tucked in.
What's that?
So the shirt gripper is on the inside of the waistband. You have like a rubber strip, so that when you tuck your when you tuck your shirt in, you know how you see guys all the time. They're swinging golf clubs, or they're playing, and their shirt's coming out. They got a tail, whatever.
Yeah.
The shirt gripper keeps it in.
I need it on all skirts.
Primo has it on their joggers.
I've never seen anything like that. That's so cool.
I hadn't either.
I actually didn't know that's what that was for until right now.
I actually didn't like it either. I think one of the funny part, there should be a warning on them or like an asterisk, because I wore them once with a t-shirt so that I didn't tuck it in, and the shirt gripper was gripping my sides. So definitely pull the waistband of the boxers or something up high enough to protect you, or only tuck in a shirt with it.
Yeah, you're like, why am I in pain?
I was like, what keeps snagging me? Whoa.
That visual is kind of funny, just like boxers up to your belly button, and then
pretty much, man.
I mean, that's how most guys wear them these days, I guess. But
yeah, I think the store, one of the cool things I got excited for, obviously we talked to Joe yesterday about, I don't think either of you guys were there for that, but I was there with Caleb. We were talking about how we want to find things that are hard to get and have that be like part of the store, or things that are limited quantity runs, or things that are, I think that's kind of where the market is going. One thing that I've always really enjoyed about fashion is like, the shirts that I get are shirts where I'm like, no one else can get this. Or if they can, it's very limited. I probably won't see anyone else wearing it. Where do you fall on lines with stuff like that?
yeah, I'm the same way. I love having a limited drop or anything like that. Women's apparel just in general is just hard. But I find myself wearing more men's t-shirts out there anyway. So that's why I was excited to see Devereaux on the store.
Well, and I think a lot of brands have kind of gone to just like a unisex t-shirt version.
Which I'm not mad at.
I'm not either. I think it's dope.
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny because I brought that Golf is Therapy shirt home, and Kaylee was like, oh, is this for me? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
She instantly knew by the tone of my voice it was not for her.
You're like, Lisa, I need another one ASAP.
Yeah, well, they're sold out because it's a limited run.
That's true.
So I go, well, they're dropping the Fire on Friday. So if you like anything, I'll get you something out of that, or you can have the Golf is Therapy one.
How did you find out about Devereaux, personally? Did you find them on Instagram, or did you just know them as a business? And
that's a good question. How did I find out about them? I don't know. I don't remember.
That's rad.
I've known them for almost a little over a year now, like personally. I think, you know what? I think I saw them on Instagram, and they had like the Skull Caddy logo. And to me, like, logos are so key because it builds upon that person's like belief in the brand, right? Like there are different logos all over the place, and I think people, it's like sports teams, and you know, so it's so important. So they have the Skull Caddy logo, which I've always liked stuff like that. I thought it was really cool, and so I like bought the hat, and then I noticed on there you could pick it up in store, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna go say what's up to these guys, because I was working here at the time, and one of my like initial visions of like trying to get into golf before I worked here was like I wanted to open a store in Scottsdale that was like just like underground golf brands, and have like simulators and really cool sneakers, kind of like Manor, honestly, but like really focused on golf and not just shoes, like golf apparel. And
I was like Hype Golf, but like the store version instead of their Instagram.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I want to do, right? Like kind of like a hypey store. It's just, it's tough because a lot of those brands, like it's direct to consumer, not direct to business. And so like that's where I think the Smash store has so much potential, is as we like create relationships with cool dudes like Lisa and Will and Bert and Josh and all the dudes at Devro, and then you got like Jared and Matt and Garrett and all the goods at Good, and all the dudes. Like we can, I mean, we even talked to Devro yesterday, right? Like we can create limited quantity runs that you can only get at the Smash store or at a SmashersOn Golf and Entertainment Center, you know, throughout the country. Like I think that's really cool and a great opportunity, especially to drive people to participate in the league.
Yeah,
you know?
and I think that it's been an interesting kind of dichotomy to look at, because there is a piece that can be said to having like really cool stuff that like people can only get. So like then you're kind of pigeonholing them, like you have to suck it up and play. Yeah. And then it's our job to make it such a good experience, which, full transparency, there's plenty of hiccups and stuff, but that's what's kind of fun, is figuring out how to make it a better experience and find out what people want versus what we think they want and stuff. So that's been really cool. But the flip side, and kind of where I've landed at this point, is that the trust is also the other thing, because when, you know, we talked about this, I think before we hit record, but like getting it to just go and getting it to just go on its own is like, people are playing right now because we're telling them to. Like it's friends, customers, people we know. You know, we're doing pretty much everything a normal business does when they get started. We are making offers so silly that like they can't say no to them. We're giving them free bounce back buckets, Toptracer, bonuses, whatever, and we're making the payouts really good in the app and stuff like that. But I truly think, and that was to the point about the Johnny O shorts. We had some gift cards that we didn't get to use, and they were about to expire, so we gave them to all the staff, right? So, but
all the staff. I'm just messing.
You were too busy getting married.
Yeah, so, dude. Yeah, hey, you know what? I'll take the.
Drew pocketed them to buy more shorts.
No, it was I got some sent to me. I think Sean got some. I think Devin might have got some. I don't remember. Yeah, Sean.
Devin.
Not that Devin. No, Devin in the shop. Devin Sharps.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
But so, and I literally called Natalie after I got the shorts, because I was like, we need somebody that can do an unboxing video, like somebody to do some kind of.
She did the
vlog.
dopest one for Devro yesterday.
Yeah,
it was fun.
That was gangster.
Like, shop with me.
I was freaking.
Yeah, and we need the same idea, right? Like the concept was, somebody talks about, hey, I found this new app, and you can go take your practice and actually make it fun and engaging and play an event. Then it cuts to the week's over. I made my 100 Smash Cash. It's enough to buy a bucket at Dobson, or in this case, like it's enough to get a gift card. And then they go from the Smash store. It's super sick. You could link out right to the website of whichever gift card you buy. And then you just shop on your phone. You've already got it copied to your clipboard. You put it in and you're done. Like it's very seamless. And then we just need that last piece of someone like, holy balls, here is the things that I ordered. It's real.
Well, you know what's kind of interesting? Have you noticed, and this is for Natalie, have you noticed that golf brands have gotten more casual?
Yeah.
Like way more
hardcore,
yeah.
dude.
Like you got a dope student shirt on.
I don't even know the last time I wore a polo, to be honest. I've been living in t-shirts.
Dude, I know.
And
It's so funny when I go to golf at like at other courses, and not all of them. I mean, a lot of them. Honestly, even golf courses have gotten a lot more relaxed. You know, but there are some where, and I think that's cool. Like, there's a place for that, and there is like if I'm at St. Andrews, like, dude, I'm gonna dress nice. I'm gonna look nice and wear a polo. If I'm at Pebble Beach, for sure. But that kind of fits like the vibe of the driving range, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like the more like the t-shirt vibe, the hanging out vibe, the like. You're with your friends and you're competing, and it's a competition and it's fun, but that's the key word. Like, it's fun. And so, like, what are some brands you think you'd like to see in the store?
I mean, I would love to see students golf. I mean, I think that'd be really sick. They're definitely
So dope.
they're up and coming still. I think they're an awesome brand. I don't know. That's actually a really good question. Matt and I just want to come up with our own brand at this point.
Let's do it, dude.
That's the goal.
We've got what? We've got Johnny O.
We got Johnny O, we got Travis Matthew, and they have a women's line now, which is super exciting. And I think they have a new drop soon.
What did they make a name for it, or is it just Travis Matthews Women's?
I don't know.
Trevisa Math. I don't know.
I was gonna say it's such a wasted opportunity. I've always been saying Trisha Matthews. It's got to be
Trish,
Travi, and Trish.
I love that little trailer park.
And then we got Swannies. Swannies is in there. Mm-hmm. Good. I think those are all of them. Devereaux, Swannies, Callaway. No, Callaway's not even in there yet. Devereaux, Swannies, Travis Matthews, good. Mm-hmm. Buy a bucket to Dobson, buy a bucket to PBN.
Mm-hmm. And ladies, I got you. We are working with a local brand out here to get them on the Smash store. So stay tuned for that.
Let's go. I love it.
Yeah.
And really it'll be cool because any of these ranges, the pitch is like there's no reason for them not to do it. Any Toptracer range that has a range servant machine, I will just buy their buckets ahead of time, and if they just make me these codes that don't expire, I'll put them in the store. They make the money. Yeah,
I have a question.
Yeah,
will we ever get to a point to where if we have an event here at Dobson and then I win the gift card or whatever, is it instant? Do I get that gift card instant, or how long does that take?
It depends. So like in that case, if we said, hey, we're doing a week-long tournament and the winner is going to get a gift card, like just a flat-out gift card, not like Smash Cash they can turn around and use on whatever they want. Mm-hmm. Maybe. Like cool. If it's a live in-person one, like if it's not spanning multiple ranges, we can hand it to them.
It is unfortunately not called Trisha Matthew.
I know.
Yeah, it's just Travis
Matthew. Get it together. But thank you for looking into that. Because I was wondering, like, would we ever get to a point to where you could just play in that event, you win right then and there, and then you get to go into Dobson and like use my like gift card for a bad birdie thing, or is that like more
totally? Yeah, you totally could. It all depends, right? So the reason that it's set up the way it is now is because all of the brands that we talked about have e-commerce websites set up.
Yep.
So those ones are real simple because a traditional gift card is here's a code, yada yada yada, and you upload it and you go. And actually, as I'm talking about this right here and now, we probably could start doing it for Dobson because I just found out we could sell gift cards online through like our website, not having to use third parties anymore.
Oh, cool.
So voucher cart's out of here.
Sick.
We're getting away from that.
If you work here, you will.
Yeah, if you know,
very
you know.
Excited.
It's another one of those. But so now on our booking engine, not only can you go to the store now and there's a Smash Pass, so you could sign up for the Smash Pass, which is sickest deal in Phoenix. Mm-hmm. You're silly if you don't get it. And then there's gift cards, and it's really actually cool because they even thought about like purchase date and deliver date. So like if I knew Matt's birthday was coming up at some point in the next 3 weeks, I can buy it today, but I set up the delivery date so it emails him on that date.
That's super cool.
Now to answer your question though, so we probably could. It's funny because I like get emails when I like approve my own score on SmashersOn or I like a tournament finish. So we do have emailing notifications set up. Mm-hmm. I don't know if people pay attention or if it goes to a lot of people's spam. I don't really know where it's at. But that is one of the concepts too, is doing a high dollar entry tournament, say at $25 to enter, but we're going to just give you a $25 gift card to one of these brands. So it's like immediately, and the stipulation is going to be you have to upload a score. Mm-hmm. So all that would take on the back end is setting it up so that, hey, we want to deliver these codes to everybody that did a store and then, or that uploaded a score, and we're good, we're done. You know, okay. So I think it can be done. I don't want to say easily be done because I don't know how to code, but I think that's a great idea. Otherwise, for now, we've talked about it, and this is a little spoiler. I don't know if they're telling anybody in Florida, but because it's been so cool there and so well received, we want to do something for everyone who played all 4 weeks. So we are going to send them a $25 Johnny O gift card just for playing all 4 weeks.
Get your grippy shorts. Let's go.
Yeah.
Super sick.
And at that point, it was $5 a week. So they paid $20. They got all the Smash Cash. Some of them are probably going to be the winners. They're raffling off free golf every week. And we're going to give them a $25 gift card. So, like, we really are just trying to take care of everyone who's helping us troubleshoot this right now. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it'll be cool.
Nice.
Kind of on the competition thing, now that I'm thinking about it. Natalie, who do you think out here could be like a big player in the Smash Golf Tour?
Dude, Rob didn't do too bad for not having picked up a club. I know you asked Natalie, but he already dropped a 31.
I miss Rob.
I know.
Like, he dropped a 31 without touching his clubs in the last couple weeks.
He's a good golfer, though.
Dude,
he does have a
and
big
he's
boy
got-
job now, though. So
And he's got top.
I'm,
That's
like,
what I'm
happy
saying.
for him.
He's like, he was kind of, feeling under the weather, and then he got a big boy job, and he's super happy,
yeah,
too.
he's stoked.
But, I mean, he did just go and shoot a gross 31 on 9
That's
holes.
pretty sick,
Okay.
dude. Yeah.
So he doesn't have a ton of rust on him.
I mean, but like, who's a sleeper out there? Like,
I know. I'm trying to think. It's hard because I'm not in the pro shop anymore. So I'm like, who's always here? Who's my range rats?
I'm trying to, who I think could be a sleeper because I've seen him hit a golf ball a couple times and it's pretty impressive. Is Jace from Bel Air Golf Park.
I've never seen him hit golf.
Dude, he crushes a golf ball. He's like one of those like skinny dudes.
Just
that's
like Joe, just wiry.
Dude, you're just like, that thing is a laser out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think he'd be really good. Miss Swag could do. You know what I mean?
Speaking of
Like,
skinny dudes, Joey. I think he could.
dude, yeah, Joey Madden.
Yeah.
What a guy.
What a guy.
Joey.
I don't think he hasn't swung a golf club every minute of every day
Yeah.
in a long time.
I know. I love it.
Dude, it's hilarious. The video he did where it was like the heavy metal song and it was just him like continuously. It's so
I know.
good.
It's so rad. But I mean, like, guys like that, like, I would love to see a guy like that just like,
Yeah, like, dude, just a total range rat.
Yeah.
Like, I'm totally, dude, that's actually a fire pick. I'm totally down with that.
Well,
one.
that brings into question: are we talking gross or net sleepers? Like, what are we talking about?
I think both, dude. I mean, Joey
sure.
could throw down in both
Yeah.
and be in a pretty good spot. Obviously, I mean, that's what makes it so cool, right? Is like you have your gross and you have your net. So it evens out the playing field. I mean, I think for now he'd probably be like a net, but I think he'd work his way into being like a really good gross champion.
yeah.
Hopefully I got those right. I always get those confused. Don't know why. My brain just like completely stops when it comes to
I just
those.
think of it like gross golfers are really good and they try hard, which I think is gross.
I like that. That's a good way to do it. It's like when you're a kid and you're
That's
trying
just
to learn
because
how to
I
spell,
suck
like,
at it. So if I was good at golf, I think the other way around.
Yeah.
It's like when you're a kid, you're learning how to spell like hard word. Like I could not spell because for the life of me. So my mom was like, make a song out of it. And I made it, you know what I mean?
I know. We were talking about yesterday. We all know how to spell bananas because of Gwen Stefani. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude, and then we played the song instantly, which was
exactly.
I still, when I'm sending emails well, it's really once a week because I suck at emails. But every time I'm sending emails, when I have to send receive, believe, I'm singing I before E except after C or
Yep.
unless A is a
Dude,
neighbor
yeah, for
away.
sure.
Always.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Dude, speaking of words, did either of you guys have to learn the preposition song?
No.
It was like we learned all the prepositions to
I haven't heard the
To,
word
like, a song.
preposition since whenever that word was
like, school?
introduced
I know. I'm like,
into-
Yeah.
definition.
yeah, what does preposition mean?
yeah, I don't even remember what the tune of the song was, but it's like I don't even know, dude. It's old timey. I'll sing it for you guys afterwards. No one wants to hear that.
I mean, I kind of want to hear
Yeah,
it
I
now,
know.
dude. It's like, what was that? The School of Rock? Was that the one?
Yes.
Or the with the cartoon?
Yep.
Yeah, dude, so good. Or Where in the World was Carmen Sandiego, played by millions of kids everywhere. Where in the world
I love it.
is Carmen Sandiego?
What store do you want to see on the Smash store that's not on there?
Random Golf Club. That'd be a really cool
Yes.
one. I think their stuff would be sick. I'd like to see Malbon on there. I think that would be really cool just because they source a lot of like interesting and weird product. Like not weird, but like they've found a good blend between like classy and casual golf, which I think is really cool. Obviously Students would be a really good one. Seamus Golf, like some head cover stuff, like Dormy Network would be real, or not Dormy Network, Dormy. I get them confused. Dormy Network is like a conglomerate of private courses, and then there's Dormy Leather Goods. Their stuff is really cool. It's like all very nice leather. Pins and Aces. I think are they not on there?
No, but I'm sure they would be.
I have their.
For
I mean, I
sure,
talked to
dude.
them. They're all going to be at the course
Yeah.
tomorrow anyway, so I'm going to talk to them. I think Pins and Aces would be a good one. I mean, it's just, there's so many cool ones that are out there right now that you can grab, but those are ones that I see like on a regular basis that people are just repping. Like
you're
no
seeing
one's
a
Yeah.
lot of
business.
it.
You know
for
what
sure.
I mean? 'Cause, I mean, we've got Bad Birdie on there. We've got some good ones, but I think those would be really cool. I mean, dude, I just got to pop them in my Instagram and just go through it. Manor
Yeah.
Golf would be really
Dinner
cool.
would be really cool.
So this would be the kind of the follow-up question to it all. Not only who do we want to see on there, but what's the best way to execute? Because right now it's gift cards, and that's purely because it's probably the easiest sell when it comes to a partnership with a group. It's like a pretty low risk thing for them. And from our side of like the tracks, I don't know anything about fulfillment. Like, so that's one of the things is we originally built the store out with not like without fulfillment in mind. So there's no fields right now where you're putting in your name, you're putting in your address, blah, blah, all this stuff. We don't have shipping labels. So that's going to be really the next level is as we start to get legit products, building it to receive basically a PO. But then also, like, are there any brands that even would care to or want to? Because some of the conversations early on that Matt and I had, like, it didn't strike me that many of the brands would even want to do that.
Yeah.
They're just more interested in hey, let's, we'll do gift cards because it's driving traffic to their website and it's really mutually beneficial, which I think makes sense. But as we get into, these people being willing to do limited runs for us or like co-branded things, then we're going to start to have to figure out that side of it, which is going to be that'll be interesting.
Yeah, it's all part of it.
Yeah, Asher Golf, that'd be a cool one. I think a lot of it, and it will. I think that there are a lot of brands that are willing to do it, but that's where the cool part of like tournaments come into play, right? And making it where it's like, I mean, just because there are dudes like the Devereaux Classic or the Good Championship, or the Travis Matthews Open or something, where it's like the brand throws it, markets it, and creates that. I mean, like we've talked about with Brett, and Brett talked to Eric, and Devereaux came with the idea like the battle of the brands, and it's like that's really cool, but it's like hard logistically to do because like how do you order, like we were talking to Devereaux, like they have a minimum order of 78 T-shirts or 100 T-shirts. Like that's
from like their
wholesalers. From their wholesalers. So like when you think about a tournament of 144 players, you divide that by 2, you've got, 72. So now you're ordering 72. Not everyone's going to wear medium, small, large, extra large, right? So it's really hard to capture that, and especially if it's like a year-by-year thing. Whereas with the app, you can do it, and it's not an issue whatsoever. And then anyone, anywhere can partake in it, so your minimum orders kind of are like whatever.
Right.
And now you're able to actually cap the tournament, right? So I think it'd be cool to see someone be like, this is the SmashersOn app, again, students golf tournament, and we have a limited run quantity. You can only get it by participating in this app. So say it's $25, you sign up, you get the T-shirt, boom, you've already, you know what I mean? Like, and now you have to submit a score, and you have to, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's where, because people are loyal to the brands they wear. Like, I mean, Nike's a great example, right? I mean, people like will only wear New Balance or only wear Nike or only wear Adidas, and I think it's like the so on and so forth.
See, and that's an interesting one. Like I've seen it in some other spaces where people do those kinds of things. Like, hey, we're gonna do, in that example, we're gonna do T-shirts for anybody that participates in this. Maybe there's a minimum for the event to happen. It's got to be 25, 72, whatever it is, and the interesting part there is like, are brands willing to take that leap? Because it sounds like you would have to, upon sign up, everyone would give you their shirt size. Like if you're really trying to be smart about breakage and stuff, you'd want everyone to give you shirt size. Basically, the event and everything has to happen, and then the order's made, and then you've got a multi-week lag time. Are people willing to wait?
That's actually easy though, because you look at a company like Born and Raised, who is like one of the coolest and most successful like drop culture brands out there. Everything, and I order a shirt every time they drop. I just love it's an LA based company, and so I have like brand affiliation, right? And so that's how they do it. You pick your size, you order it. It's like $50 a T-shirt. It is not cheap, right?
Yeah.
But then they'll send you an email after your shipping window is between. So like I bought a shirt 2 weeks ago. My shipping window is between July 30th and August 9th. So I won't even see that shirt for the next 4 months, which sounds like, why would you want to do that? But because that's what they do, it's actually kind of sick, because then out of nowhere, you'll be like, oh my God, my Born and Raised T-shirt's all the way. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's weird because you forget about it, and then it's like, boom, you get something new. It's
you're stoked.
And you're stoked. And so I think that like a brand doing that is not like, that's huge. Right. And then if you want to make it like even cooler, let's say you have like a first, second, and third place bomber jacket. And it's like, you do like a gold one, a silver one, and a bronze one, or, whatever colors you want to do.
For sure.
I think that would be like...
I think we need to get a commissioner bomber jacket made. What do you think, Natalie?
I mean, well, then we'll like cut off the sleeves in the summertime.
Yeah. Mikey's got his belt buckles. We get you bomber jackets here.
Yes.
Dude, so down. That'd be so sick.
Yes, that'd be sick.
I would rock a Golf Coach Natalie bomber jacket. That'd be gangster.
That means a lot. Thank you.
Dude. Team West Coast.
So there you go. I think, dude, for wrapping up, you guys should go ask both of those brands that you said. Well, you said a million of them, but like, let's ask
all
those.
of them.
Yeah, let's ask those brands and get them in the store.
Yeah.
Let's make
Heck
a race
yeah.
to see who could secure the next one.
Secure the bag. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's just do it together, dude.
Okay.
That's fair. I
mean,
Cool.
you guys make a pretty darn good
What was the
team.
brand that sent you the unboxing?
Sandy Parr.
Dude, their stuff was dope.
I know. I
And
love
like
them.
high quality for a new brand.
Super high quality. The colors
Super
are
high
insane.
quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the cool thing. The colors are insane, and the tees, like the graphics are like we were talking, like kind of like band T-shirt graphics, like really wild and funky and cool. That's dope. Shout out to those dudes.
Yes.
Word, dude. Any parting thoughts? Play more golf. I feel like someone already says that
Play more.
Yeah, dude, just
Play
Smashers
more.
on.
Yeah.
Complain less.
for sure.
When's the big the big announcement video? I heard you guys have a call booked. You guys are
When
gonna-
you see it, you'll know.
Yep.
That's a fair
That's all
assessment.
I have to say.
I dig
I
that.
like it.
Cool.
Go.
Dude.
Thank
Well,
you.
Thank you guys for everybody that's tuned in to watch yet again. Stay posted here, and as always, leave us some comments if you guys have questions, things you want to see, stuff you want to ask,
Brands
and,
you want us to put in there?
Yeah,
'Cause
brands.
I
you
know
guys
a lot
want-
of them.
dude,
If we
There's
haven't
so
already
many
said
of
it
them.
already.
Dude,
we haven't said it,
just
dude.
tag them, add them, link them, whatever it is,
please.
man. We want everyone on there. I want to have the most all-encompassing store ever.
That'd be so sick.
So
Cool.
word, man. Smashers on.
Smashers on.